Alright, now what's the book called?
There was an old pirate who swallowed a map.
Ah, the Old Lady book.
The old.
It says right here. There was an old pirate who swallowed a map by Lucille Colandro, illustrated by Jared Lee. Published by Spyglass. Now let's see.
I read these two parts first.
It says, for the cartwheel team, with special appreciation to Orly Zuravicki, Matt Ringler, and Jared Lee. To Jim and Jarlene Barrett. Yo ho ho! Ahoy, matey! There was an old pirate who swallowed a map.
It's a parrot. Oh, that's the old lady's dog.
Yep. There was an old pirate who swallowed a map.
Her own map.
I don't know why she swallowed the map. Arr! But it wasn't a trap.
Yeah, that's for sure.
How do we choose which way to go? Read the map and then we'll know. What's going on here?
I don't know which way to go. Look at the old lady's talking. Why is he not with the older lady?
I don't know. There was an old pirate who swallowed a line. She had to recline. When she swallowed the line, what's reclining, dear?
Climbing?
Reclining. What does it mean that she had to recline?
I don't know.
What's she doing there?
Swallowing?
But which way is she facing?
Up.
So what's reclining?
Facing up.
She had to bend backwards. She had to lay back.
So she can...
So that's what reclining is.
Look at the older lady's dog.
Yes, I see. I see the dog. The dog is just everywhere. She swallowed the line to hold the map. I don't know why she swallowed the map. Arr, but it wasn't a trap. Very good. Tie the line to hoist the sail. The wind will steer us toward our trail.
It's pretty up here. Black and white.
There was an old pirate who swallowed a sword. No one was bored when she swallowed her sword. Look at everybody all interested. Look, there's the frog. Well, who else can you find that's watching the old lady?
Bang, 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 bang.
No.
Parrot,
Yes.
birdie, doggy, birdie,
Yep.
and the frog.
She swallowed the sword to cut the line. She swallowed the line to hold the map.
Hold the map. Oh.
I don't know why she swallowed the map. Arr! But it wasn't a trap. Very good.
Why?
This is such an exciting quest, but how do we know which way is the best?
Use
the compass. North,
Northwest.
south.
Oh.
Ooh, no. Use the compass. North,
South,
east,
west.
west.
The parrot's saying that.
Use the compass. North, south, east, west.
Look, why is that red?
Because that's supposed to be true north.
The north?
There was an old pirate who swallowed a spyglass.
A spyglass.
Look at the dog.
What?
Can you find the dog?
Yes, he's up there. What is he? I
think he's about to swing from the rope. What do you think?
Yeah.
What's the parrot doing?
Looking. That. Look at the fish. He's going to eat that. I'm going to catch ya.
It was made of brass, that shiny spyglass.
She just has one loaf of teeth.
She swallowed the spyglass to find the sword. She swallowed the sword to cut the line.
She
swallowed the line to hold the map. I don't know why she swallowed the map. Arr! But it wasn't a trap.
But Mama, you know what the anchor is going to do?
What?
It's going to sink the spyglass.
Oh, okay. Let's see then.
I know.
Let's look in the spyglass to check out the rear. Let's make far away things that look like they're near.
Wait, let's see the anchor.
Oops. Let's look in the spyglass to check out the rear. It makes faraway things look like they're near. I said they instead of it.
See?
There was an old pirate who swallowed an anchor. We all had to thank her when she swallowed the anchor.
What the heck?
What is she doing? Look, is she going to sink? She's not even on the ship anymore. What's going on here, Chris? Tell me.
I don't know. She can fly. See? Did it.
She swallowed the anchor to sink the spyglass.
That was
swallowed.
right. That's right.
She swallowed the anchor to sink the spyglass. She swallowed the spyglass to find the sword. She swallowed the sword to cut the lines.
Snipe.
She's trying to cut the rope. She swallowed the line to hold the map. I don't know why she swallowed the map. Arr, but it wasn't a trap. Very good.
Okay. Now we can anchor.
Did you hear the splash when the anchor dropped? The weight of it helps to keep the ship stopped.
Oh yeah.
What's going on here?
That piece could
I think that's actually supposed to be a plankton or something. There was an old pirate who swallowed a flag. She didn't gag when she swallowed the flag.
That's going to cover the anchor.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah.
She swallowed the flag to cover the anchor. She swallowed the anchor to sink the spyglass. She swallowed the spyglass to find the sword. She swallowed the sword to cut the line. She swallowed the line to hold the map. I don't know why she swallowed the map.
It's not covered on the...
Arr! But it wasn't a trap.
It's not on the map right now.
Nope, the map is just getting away. The spot marked X is why we came to plant the flag and stake our claim.
X marks the spot. X marks the spot.
Well, we'll see. There was an old pirate who swallowed a treasure. It was a pleasure to swallow the treasure. Do you eat rings and jewelry and stuff?
No. On crowns.
What is she doing?
I don't know.
Look what she's eating. What's she eating?
Gold.
And jewelry and...
Jewelry.
Oh, yeah, I see it. It's
if she swallows that might stab her.
She already swallowed a sword.
Really? How do you know?
Didn't we already read that?
Yeah.
But yes, I see you found the gold-encrusted dagger.
Wait.
That's a cup. That's a cup made out of gold.
And that's not made out of gold.
No, that's just golden jewels. That's why they call it golden jewels. There was an old pirate who stayed until dark.
Look at her teeth.
She doesn't have any left. That's what happens whenever you eat all that stuff. Wait, now she's got... I don't know.
Oh, you can see her teeth.
Oh, okay. So she does have teeth. Well, you gotta tell me this stuff. On the pirate side... What?
What?
There was an old lady who stayed until dark on the pirate ship ride at the amusement park.
Pirate ride. Okay,
I see. Before we could go on our next trip, let's learn more about life on a ship.
They're not in the pirate suit anymore.
Nope, I think... Do you think they were ever actually pirates?
No. They're just faking it.
Ah.
Well, they're just
Pirates rarely buried their treasure. They were... that was the end of the story, sorry. Pirates rarely bury their treasure. They would split it up among themselves. Most of the money was spent quickly before they went looking for more. But books and movies still often show pirates' treasure maps with riddles and X marks the spot. The spyglass was first invented in the early 1600s. This handheld telescope used two lenses to magnify objects that were too far away to see. Pirates used spyglasses to spot land, seabirds, and other ships. Now we use powerful telescopes to see into space. The rigging on a ship included sails, masts, and other ropes that would help the ship move. When a rope is being used aboard a ship, it is called a line. Sailors and pirates would sometimes climb the ship's lines to reach the sails. An anchor is a very heavy weight that drags on the sand and keeps a ship from moving. The weight is often connected to the ship with an iron chain. Sailors originally used rocks to anchor their ships. Pirates would anchor their ships to climb aboard an enemy vessel. Ships hung different colored flags. That meant different things. A red flag symbolized a battle. A black flag meant death. The most famous pirate flag is called the Jolly Roger. It shows a skull and crossbones. You know what that meant?
No.
Okay, well, a red flag meant that they
I mean, there's a
were... Yeah, it meant battle. A black flag meant
battle.
death.
There's death.
Death meant that someone had died. But some ships, they flew flags that meant other things. Like skull and crossbones, that was the Jolly Roger. And that meant a lot of things. Sometimes pirates chose their own flags. It meant that they were a specific pirate. Or they were under a specific pirate.
What happened to Siwa's death?
Meant that somebody died. Or that they were trying to embody death because they thought that it was cool. Could mean several different things, really. It's not that much different than people today. Get your hand out of there. Pirates often used a short, thick weapon called a cutlass. This sword had a slightly curved blade and often had a wide hilt to protect the owner's hand. A cutlass was strong enough to cut through heavy rigging on the ship, but short so that pirates could fight in small spaces. Arr, ye mateys. What?
Happened if they... Why don't they use those to put in?
Why did they use them? Well, first of all, it was there so that they could cut the ropes if they needed to. If there was a storm, they had to drop the sails very quickly.
Why?
Well, because if you're on high seas and you have sails up, you have to take them down. If they catch the wind, it can topple the ship.
What happens if a storm is coming?
Well, you drop all your sails and you tie yourselves to the mast.
What happens if you go inside the ship?
Well, that could be bad, it could be good. You tie yourself to the mast, because the mast will float.
What is a mast?
A lot of people were saved by tying themselves to the mast.
What is a mast?
It's the big, long piece in the middle of the boat. You tie yourself to something that'll float, basically. And it'll help keep your head above water, even as the waves try to beat you down into the water. Alright, so some items appear on multiple pages. You want to do the search for this, Munchkin?
No, I was going to show you something.
You were gonna show me? What you going to show me?
This?
Yeah? Yeah, that's the mast.
Where do they tie themselves to there?
Well, if you tied yourself to the mast, you had a better chance of surviving a wreck in the middle of a storm. If they thought that a storm was going to be that bad, it would topple any of the rowboats, any of the boats that they could use to get to shore. If they weren't anywhere near a beach, they couldn't get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they'd tie themselves to the mast.
What happens if
Drop
they...
all the sails so that they wouldn't be able to catch the wind and tie themselves to the mast.
How can they drop it?
But then there would always be some sailors who didn't make it to being tied to the mast. Someone had to try and steer the ship, and it was always considered a captain's duty to sink with the ship. If he lost his crew and his ship, and he was still here, it was considered cowardice. Because that meant that he sacrificed them for his survival. And it is a captain's responsibility to keep his crew and his ship in good condition. So he is actually responsible for a lot of people.
What happens if he dies?
The captain?
Yeah.
Someone else would take over. Usually captains had someone they were training to take over. So
I'm staring.
Usually the captain kept someone who was trained to take over. Sometimes several someones. It depended on the ship.
What? No one knows that.
But being captain meant you put the lives of your crew ahead of your own. Or you were
I
facing
found a
mutiny.
wheel, ship wheel.
Yep. If you didn't put the lives of your crew ahead of your own, you were facing a mutiny. You know what mutiny is?
Oh no.
It's where a bunch of people, they take over the ship.
Oh.
What do you know what it's called whenever you know what the people are called who are in a mutiny?
What?
Mutineer.
Mutiny.
Mhm.
Oh, I want to get to that art project.
All right, dear. You've done most of your assignments for the week. We've read some books.
And where's that paper?
Hold on, Chris. I need to see what time it is. It might be time for us to go on our shopping trip.
Shopping.
Yep. Get some groceries. We need potatoes.
Potato.
And we're on our last cup of yogurt.
Yummy. Why is this right on
Chris,
here?
leave that alone.
I'm facing the yard.
If you were facing the yard, I would be afraid that you would climb out your window. I felt it.
Let me go, I'll help you.
Yeah. The tickle monster strikes. Alright, up off the floor.
My pillow.
We'll take it into your room.
Where's my blankie?
Christopher,
Yes, Mama.
don't be a brat.
Where's my blankie? Where's my doggy blankie?
I don't know. It hasn't come out of the
Daddy?
woodwork of unpacking yet.
Okay, what time is it?
Well, the cats have been sitting here the whole time. What do you think? Does Gorgeous look like Jenny?
Yeah.
Except she doesn't have a red,
Collar.
a red scarf. Should we make Gorgeous a red scarf, or do you think she'd not appreciate that?
What did she say?
Oh, honey, come here. It's a story, honey. Cats don't really speak people words. But sometimes we can kind of understand them.
I think she said no.
You think she says no?
You want to have a red scarf, Gorgeous?
She doesn't even like to wear a collar.
Why?
She just doesn't like it. I don't know.
But
She can't tell us. It's not like the captain and Jenny.
does Lucky like the collar?
Lucky is extremely clumsy, so the only way to put a collar on him is when it can come off. He catches on everything. So we don't put a collar on him. I used to put something loose on him, but he kept on getting caught and kept on breaking it.
Well, that's why you know my collar is for Lucky.
Yeah. Lucky likes adventures inside. If he goes outside, he gets too scared.
Because
And remember the story about Jenny and the Cat Club? Those stories? They're just stories. Okay?
What?
You practicing standing on one leg?
Yeah.
Alright.